So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is high.
Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Applies the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Akanji. Modric. And it's Valverde. Havertz. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Caicedo. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Neuer. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Foden. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. No way through, so back it comes. Foden! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get...
Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's run loose here, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They want to be quick to recover this. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Over to the left. Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Header! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. That has ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp, distributed tidily. Oh, important interception. Jimenez. In with the challenge. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rodri. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's looking wide. Now it's Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. And he's gone backward here. And he's there to retrieve it. And a chance! And that's past the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Now Foden. There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take and a good hit. Messi! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó en el minuto 50 el dorsal 8. Messi.
Arsenal are having a ball here. No outsmarting him this time. Rodri. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Neuer. Havertz. Akanji. For Valverde. Foden. There he goes, he's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Plenty to... He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Akanji. Arsenal finding their passes. He's tried one! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Foden most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now there's a shot at goal! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things...
And he shoots! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Mine takes a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh no, what has happened here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Valverde. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Knocks it out wide. Opts to play it back. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! He's put it wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! And that's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, what a mistake! Gets a good foot in there. Pass is just off target. Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. He's having a shot! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Di Lorenzo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because
it's Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Jimenez tries to clear. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Son Heung-min. It's gone backwards. Well, that has not gone well. Looking tidy in possession here. Played out wide. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely.
Welcome to Emirates Stadium.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Swings in across. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's taking no chances there. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Camavinga. Dumfries. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jimenez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a pretty loose pass. Great chance! Dumfries turns and goes. Camavinga!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. So it is still 0-0. Barreca. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dumfries. Dumfries is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, there's a probing ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries to pass it through. And this is Kane. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's got his range wrong there. "15 minutes till half-time. No, that's been intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rodri. Played back into the centre, and it's Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
And he's decided to go for it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Kane! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. Messi gets flagged offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Mbappe. He's a shot that goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Harry Kane.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar...
Big chance! Can he finish? And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Akanji. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. It's Camavinga. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bareka. And this is Kane. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Dumfries. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And here's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
For this match was 60,810.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And it's Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Barreca. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries to thread one through. That's good defending, very good defending. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kane. He is through here. Oh, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
A case now of complete control. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice bit of trickery.
It's
in
not
with the
fake.
challenge.
Bro,
There's
see,
going to be another change
I'm
here.
possible.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent... Takes a shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 82 minutes is
And
number
very
25.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kane, he's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Oh, played right into his path. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. deftly away. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gomez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter.
And the finish! Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Distributed tidily. Messi. Kane. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Kane. He's had it nicked away. Messi. Dumfries receives it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Kane. Looking for the run. It's Kane! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's burst through! Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Rodri with the slide tackle there. Empoli upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do...
Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Passing is crisp and sharp. He's free, he has got space. He can get that clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Akanji. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the...
And the shot! Kane, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe! And here's Kane. It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Over to the left. Akanji. Camavinga. Oh, good ball. And the shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking to play him in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jimenez does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, sweet feet. Messi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. And the shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're underway again. The pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and is he in? Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now Van Dijk. Dumfries. Rodri. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Camavinga. Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Played out to the right. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shots. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
No,
è di
no way through.
22.950 spettatori.
Can he get it through? Could try cutting inside here. And that's played in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rodri. And Akanji. Now it's Kane. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's the keeper's ball. Oh, good spread. Out towards the flank. Now that's a lovely exchange. Lofted in. Header! They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Dumfries. Cross goes in there. And that was very necessary. And that pass isn't the best. Arsenal finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
The changes then in quick
Numero
succession.
27.
He's on it, can he get away?
Il
Pellegrini!
numero 24.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Camavinga. Akanji. Camavinga. Out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
showing good feet. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Played back in. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Oh,
di
it's a
recupero.
searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Kane voted... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Goes for the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He's got away. Foden! Against the crossbar. Havertz. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ruben Neves, out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Ruben Neves. And he's cut it out. Arsenal finding their passes. Messi touches it back. Havertz. Pings it across. And that should get the job done. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a...
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's well positioned here. Kane gets flagged offside. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that looks a decent ball. Incapuyi. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Rice. Akanji. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Trossard, and he's... Big chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Kane. Havertz. And it's Ruben Neves. Knocks it out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Ødegaard with the clearance.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Real chance! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Messi.
After 37 minutes is number 8. Lionel Messi.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Nicely shaped ball. Ruben Neves. Havertz. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Cleared away. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on, takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Timber. It's Saka. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Neves. And this is Kane. Messi.
2
Foden.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he welcomes it in. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi.
Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar!
What the...
Not the most convincing of passes. Subimendi. And it's Timber. It's Saka. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. Pinches it off him. And this is Kane. Foden. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kane. Shifted it to the flank. He's having a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Trossard has found the net here, of course. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. That's a good ball. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break.
It's Kane! And it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe, in he goes again! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
66 minutes is...
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Kylian Mbappe.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here, looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gabriel. Now Subimendi. Ødegaard. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Foden. Ruben Neves. Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all. Timber. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting...
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Now it's Foden. And it's Ruben Neves.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution.
Saka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Rice. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. And this is Kane. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Timber. Tries to play it through, and he's onside. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Trossard proves just a little bit too strong. Driving on and making good progress. Kane. Over to the left. Mbappe gets into some space. Decent progress down the left. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Ruben Neves. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks
Just
to
a quick
Jim alongside
announcement. It is
me,
now
and as the
time for
fans
our
make their
special
way home,
fundraiser.
so must we.
Please grab the tickets
Good
you were
evening
given
to
when you
you.
were walking through the gates.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt.
Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Havertz. He shifted it to the flank. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. To Ruben Neves. Rodri. Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Bristol have the chance to go the other way. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Earthy might just make this. And it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's their second corner of the game. He's there to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rodri. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! Messi. Now Foden. Kane on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, super ball! Now shoots! Oh, he's burst through! In with the challenge. Bristol disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Foden. Here's Rodri. Chance!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. You have to expect that from everyone now.
And they're quick to get it back. That has not gone well. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe! Mbappe is flagged offside. Earthy. Oh, that is a nice touch. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's good play. And Messi! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread out to the left. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's had a shot! It is a very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Out towards the flank. Earthy. He's in a great position here. Gets into some space. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's a fine interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. And the ball is out of play. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped in.
Kane! Lacking in accuracy. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key
The
interception.
attendance for this match was 28,997.
So we've reached the hour mark. And they win it back again. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Kane. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on to replace him is
And it's Messi.
number 9.
And here's Kane, and a chance!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Ruben Neves. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
To Havertz. Now it's Kane. Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! That's really well cleared. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lovely bit of skill. Kane! Earthy. He's through, now is he in? Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Substitution on the field, number 44. Number 10. Coming on the field, number 6. Number 11.
And that is expertly dealt with. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, the move. Bristol have a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Kane. Messi. Arsenal are coasting towards victory. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Havertz spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. That's a good ball out wide. An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. Good effort from distance. And again! Tries from distance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring
There
out
will
of
be 3
defence.
minutes added time.
And that could set him on his way. He is through here. This looks promising. That's the keeper's ball. Ruben Neves. And he's gone looking for safety. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set
Those
out
of
to
you
do,
making their way
and the
home
players
on
were
public
determined to
transportation
deliver
today,
it,
please watch
and they
the
did.
screen for train departure times from all local major
So
stations.
just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Mbappe! It's a good foot in there. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Miley, out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Ruben Neves. Havertz. Ruben Neves. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Trippier. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Here's Gordon. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Havertz. Mbappe takes a look up. And here's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Xiao. Linton. And it's Tonali. Now it's Barnes. Kane. Havertz. Hall. That has been slung wide. Now it's Camavinga. And this is Kane. He's looking wide. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. We expected better, and so did he. That pass isn't the best. Rodri. That's Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Tonali. Hall. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Tries to play it through. And that's played in low. Havertz. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. And here's the chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ruben Neves. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
wants to shoot! He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played out to the right. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Miley just eases him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. And a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold. Up he goes! Goal! Arsenal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Ruben Neves. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Gordon. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's been taken short. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a loose ball. Takes a shot. Played out towards the right wing. Foot in. Great vision. Delivery from Mbappe. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Somewhat off target, and it's Joelinton.
Oh, great feat that.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
60,332.
60 minutes played. Camavinga. Kane. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the...
Ruben Neves! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. He has a look up. And Messi! Miley. And it's Rodri. Havertz. Mbappe. Here's a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Trippier. Elanga. He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Trippier could try cutting inside here. Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Joelinton producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He has found the way through. Newcastle have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Ruben Neves. Distributed tidily. Messi. That's very neat.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's picked his way through. In with the challenge. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe is onto this. Just too much on that. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.